It's Reggae Media TV. Today was a big day for the world boss Vybz Kartel. We don't normally see dancehall and reggae artists feature on this network. Vybz Kartel feature in today, one of the most prominent magazines / website across the world, Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone is an American bi-weekly magazine that focuses on the popular culture. The Rolling Stone gained over 50 million views on a monthly basis globally. Vybz Kartel made the headlines on the Rolling Stone. They published a story saying, Vybz Kartel speak after 5 years in prison. He still rules dancehall.
That's the way we roll. High grade with grade for night we roll.
Rolling Stone also subtitled its content saying, dancehall is back on the pop charts, but its defining artist is in jail for murder. A line which proclaimed Vybz Kartel as the title of his 2016 album. Vybz Kartel keep himself unswerving in dancehall after 5 years of being incarcerated. People are talking about Vybz Kartel just like he's still here in our presence. Okay people, I'm gonna read out some of the things Rolling Stone posts about Vybz Kartel so y'all can know what's going on. Okay now, so the Rolling Stone published pop music in 2016 with the winding grind of dancehall, Rihanna's Work and Drake's One Dance, two of the year's biggest singles with 19 weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100 between them. Both pulled from the genre. Sean Paul, who took the sound to its commercial peak in the early half, returned to #1 as a featured guest on Sia's Island-inflicted Cheap Thrills. Rhythms and lyrics borrowed from the islands permeate recent hits by Justin Bieber, Fifth Harmony, Tory Lanez, and Major Lazer. The Diplo-led project that's built a massive global following bridging EDM and Caribbean music. But in Jamaica, the real thing, Vybz Kartel's Fever ruled much of the summer, topping various local charts. Western Union, another single from Vybz Kartel's King of the Dancehall, enjoys a similar ubiquity at present. The Rolling Stone also quotes, "There is no party in Jamaica without Kartel," says Stephen Super Hype Davis, the DJ and promoter behind Mojito Mondays, one of Kingston's most popular weekly dancehall events, quoted, "Unless it's a retro party, Kartel has to play." The Rolling Stone magazine also published what appeared almost certain to be a career-ending setback for Vybz Kartel after he was arrested by Jamaican authorities for marijuana possession and subsequently charged in 2 separate murder cases in September 2011. It turns out, has only reaffirmed Kartel's hold on dancehall. He is as popular and influential as ever, even more prolific. New music from Kartel turns up weekly. More than 50 tracks this year alone have been released on iTunes, including the 14 on King of the Dancehall, his 3rd LP in 4 years. A tally of songs issued during his incarceration would total well into the hundreds. And come to think of it, I listen to a lot of Vybz Kartel songs after his incarceration, and that's true. Vybz Kartel songs would well tally into the hundreds. So it is really true when them say Vybz Kartel go in studio and record a lot of songs. Like he will just go into studio for 1 day and record like 50 songs. Well, the Rolling Stone went into speculations, adding to their article, how exactly Kartel has maintained such productivity while behind bars remains something of a mystery. Many dancehall fans presume he must be recording in prison, covertly cutting vocals through a cell phone app. Others have even suggested certain songs were voiced by an impersonator. Musicians usually become enigmas by disappearing or holding back, but Vybz Kartel has become one by being impossibly present through his incarceration. The Rolling Stone magazine went as far as reaching out to Vybz Kartel lawyer Tom Tavares Finson. In the article, it is also stated that in an interview conducted through his lawyer Tom Tavares Finson, Kartel denied that he is recording in jail. The new releases, he insists, are the fruits of a massive deposit of unreleased vocals material left behind before his arrest. The Rolling Stone shed a lot of focus on Vybz Kartel in this article in terms of his album King of the Dancehall, his appeal. The Rolling Stone even highlighted the recent Gaza and Gully-side feud in dancehall and how exactly Vybz Kartel has maintained such productivity while behind bars. Pat McKay, Director of Programming for Reggae and Gospel at Sirius XM Satellite Radio, also speaks on Vybz Kartel in the Rolling Stone article. She states that Vybz Kartel is unmatched in terms of lyrical ability. She also states he creates image like the best literary writers. As humans, we have a dark side and a light side. The fact that he articulates both and all emotions to the degree and depth that he does makes him outstanding. For the Rolling Stone come out now and I publish a major article about Vybz Kartel. It is a good look for Vybz Kartel because right now millions of people have viewed this site and Vybz Kartel make the headlines on it. So it is a good look for Vybz Kartel in 2016, 5 years after Vybz Kartel got incarcerated. So you know say this definitely proved that Vybz Kartel are maintaining high profile in dancehall today. 5 years after the man got incarcerated. One of the biggest websites across the world, rollingstone.com, a feature Vybz Kartel. Normally when you go on this site, you see other major acts. You go on it to look for other major acts such as Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake. Artists like those artists. So for Vybz Kartel to make it on the headlines of this site, it is something major for him. Today, other acts such as Miranda Lambert, George Clinton, who else make it? Who else? John Legend, Chance the Rapper. Those were some other artists who made the headlines on the Rolling Stone magazine today. This also goes to show that a lot of international press, international producers and artists are paying attention to our music. Yeah, because some things that me read about in the article that the Rolling Stone published, me never expect say more than see them when me I read through. For example, the Gully side versus the Gaza feud in dancehall that is happening, that recently happened. Me never expect say more than see certain things. So them really go in depth with the story. Them know a lot. Them pay attention to dancehall music, and we probably underestimate our music, and the international people them are looking to it. I'm gonna drop the link in the description of this video that the Rolling Stone published about Vybz Kartel with the headline Vybz Kartel speaks after 5 years in prison, he still rules dancehall. So RMTV fans and viewers, you can read the full story. Just click that link and check it out. Bless up to all the Reggae Media TV fans as well. Big up on yourself. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Bless.